Don't know Big 95, you don't know my people were there, yeah? All I'm seeing on this podcast thing, I've been looking at these poddies, yeah? And then what I'm seeing on the podcast thing, this podcast thing is just a battle of egos. Man, them are sitting down talking about this and that, and it's just a battle of egos, brother. One man wants to be right, one man wants to be right. You get me? And no one can't come in between, and it's just who's more harder than who on this ego thing. It's all ego, my brother. You get me? You know, podcast thing. That's why I don't do this podcast thing, because I can't battle with my ego with no man. I don't want no man to come and battle with their ego against me. I'm not going to take that lightly. You understand what I'm saying? So this whole battling of ego when you're sitting down on a podcast. See, the decent podcasts, they don't do that. Yeah, but more in time when I'm looking at these other podcasts, I'm seeing man just battling their egos. They still want to be something, brother. Fall back and just answer questions or just interview, if that's what the thing is, innit? We don't need to be doing no battle of ego. That's why I'm not stepping on the next podcast. I've only done one thing there, and that was a minute thing. I didn't even go deep on that thing there, is what I said, innit? I hid back a lot of things, innit? You get what I'm saying? Cause I don't feel you have to really express everything when you go on these podcasts. Certain man just spill their guts. You get me? You think I'm got time to spill my guts on a podcast? Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, I have to recognise certain things, and it's clashing of egos. That's why man ain't really gonna get nowhere. Man's clashing each other, especially you're clashing someone you're interviewing. Make that make sense? Do you understand? That don't make no sense to me. Yeah, so that's really that battle of ego thing. If you're really gonna sit down and want to interview people and really want to see about people's life, do you understand what I'm saying? Because it becomes horrible TV now, innit? It becomes cringe TV when you're looking at the way certain men are behaving on this podcasting, innit? When I have to look back and say, yo, you get me? Even when certain men look back on themselves, they're gonna say, yo, was that how I was really acting a couple of years? You get me? You go, come on, my brothers, think on the thing, yeah? But what I'm saying, the next thing as well, this policeman and that, yeah? That people are talking, this policeman and the rape thing, and what I'm saying, I'm not even gonna chat about it too deep, because all we're gonna do is chat and nothing ain't gonna happen. Man ain't throwing no cocktail bombs at no police station. Man ain't throwing no cocktail bombs at no feds. Man ain't jumping over and trying to lick down no feds or nothing. So what's the point of even talking about this fed, innit? Like, do you understand? We know the feds are corrupt. What am I gonna come on there now and say, oh, the feds are corrupt? We know what the war going. We know they're corrupt. We know they forget their comeuppance, but no one's ready to make them have their comeuppance on that level. Do you understand? So there's no point in man chatting about it. Let the feds deal with the feds, innit? If that's the way it's gotta go on, innit? Yeah? Man already get nicked to that. Let them deal with them, innit? Yeah? Unless man's ready to move up and fight the feds properly, like how the man they were fighting them back in the Brixton days, back in the Tottenham riot days, then drop me out, innit? I'm not there, innit? Yeah? Remember I said that, I'm not there unless it's action, man. Yeah? Bun the talking and bun walking in the streets, marching and that, telling the police to do something. Force them to do something. I respect that more, you understand what I'm saying? Chat about the burden and that, what he's doing, the burden under him, until the man are ready to stand up and start fighting on that one. It's long, innit? Yeah? And what I'm saying is battle of egos thing as well. Man, I have to drop that out, man. I hate to see the man them on TV and it's cringe TV. I hate to see the man them trying to do something and it's looking left, you get me, when it's supposed to be right. This is what I'm talking about. So man, don't fall into them realms. Man ain't gonna do no podcast, go sit down and make a man clash my ego. You're gonna understand or clash his ego on my thing. You get me? And make that turn left quick car. We're not standing for none of that. We're not standing for a man coming and trying to clash his ego with man. Like, man don't know the signs. You get me? And there's a couple shout outs that I've got to give, you get me? Big up my uncle, Dapper Don, Northwest General, you understand what I'm saying? My uncle, that happy birthday, you get me? Missed your birthday a couple of days back, but man got to send you a big shout, you get me? You know the thing already. And my cousin, Skits 9, yeah? Big up your birthday a day ago, you get me? Man, I have to shout your thing out, you get me? Family all the time, you understand, people? Yeah, we have to big up our family, Yeah, we have to remember where it starts, Remember where it starts, people. I won't live my life.